Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 core, where we're going to go ahead and go over the two main things that we're going to do, which is going to be changing the brick as well as adding sounds to our game. So changing the brick is going to be a fun little effect, sort of how we did for the paddle, for the ball, and for the stage as well, to be able to change them during certain things. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and go to our brick, and we're going to go inside of its costume. We want to go ahead and rename these costumes to their actual numbers. So I'm just going to remove the costume part so that this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and then this is 4. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we want to go ahead and create a new costume. So I'm going to duplicate my first costume. So I have my costume 5, and I'm going to move it all the way underneath. And now I'm going to go ahead and update this. So whether that's changing the art that I have inside of the box, changing the color of it as well, I can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quickly. Okay. So you guys can take your time kind of deciding and figuring that out. Once you're done, there are two options. You can either repeat the same steps in order to create the box that we have here, the broken effect, or you guys can go ahead and do that the same thing that we did with the box, which is just duplicate it and then edit a couple of things. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way. So I'm just going to duplicate it, add it to the bottom. I'm going to do this to all 3. And making sure they're in the correct order. Okay. So I'm at 8. So now I'm just going to go ahead with my paint bucket and go through the color and change them. Also going to go with my mouse and change the artwork that it has. So again, if you guys remember, we grouped them, so you have to ungroup it first. Click out of it in order to select that piece, and then delete it. So again, you click on it, ungroup it, click somewhere else, click on the piece you want to remove, and then you can remove it. Okay. Then when you're done, again, you can go ahead and edit the artwork any way that you want. I'm going to go ahead and change the border now for my blocks for this game. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to change a little bit of the fire that I have here. So I'm just going to change its color to maybe an actual yellow. Just to make it a little bit more different. So once I'm happy with this, you guys can do this process again, so you can have your bricks change multiple times. You just want to make sure that they follow the correct order. So the first one always has to be the entire brick, and then the next 3 is supposed to be the animation. Okay, and making sure that the number continues. So 5, 6, 7, 8, so that continues perfectly fine. So that means the code is going to work perfectly. Once you guys are done figuring that out, adding the artwork, editing it, changing it any way that you guys want, the next step is going to be to code it.